Welcome back everyone. In this video, we would discuss the remedies for copyright infringement in India. But before we begin, we first need to understand that what is copyright and infringement. Copyright is a legal concept granting exclusive rights to the creators of original works, affording them control over the reproduction, distribution, and public display of their intellectual endeavors. Copyright infringement occurs when unauthorized individuals or entities replicate, distribute, or exhibit copyrighted material without the creator's permission, thereby encroaching upon the exclusive rights accorded to the originator. Such transgressions undermine the essence of intellectual property protection, necessitating legal recourse to preserve the integrity and economic value of the original work. Hence, we need remedies for copyright infringement in the first place. But we also need to know what is the scope of copyright protection in India. Copyright protection extends to a diverse array of artistic works only, encompassing various visual arts, sculptures, paintings, and other aesthetic creations. The ambit of copyright encompasses not only literary and musical compositions but also the visual and tangible expressions of artistic ingenuity. Artists, be they painters, sculptors, or creators of visual media, enjoy the same safeguarding of exclusive rights against unauthorized reproduction, distribution, and public display under the copyright umbrella. This ensures a comprehensive shield for the multifaceted realm of artistic endeavors. Copyright provides creators exclusive rights over their original works, allowing control over it totally, and to control their unauthorized usage we need copyright infringement remedies in the first place. Now we would move on to the next slide. This slide addresses what you can do when your copyright is infringed, or when the copyright of a creator is infringed. Okay, so the first thing that you can do when a copyright is infringed is filing a copyright infringement complaint in India, which has several steps. And apart from filing the copyright infringement complaint, you can also resort to ADR mechanisms. ADR refers to alternate dispute resolution, and ADR in copyright cases presents an expedited and pragmatic approach to resolving disputes outside the traditional court system. Recognizing the complexities and nuances inherent in copyright matters, ADR methods such as mediation and arbitration offer parties a more flexible and confidential avenue for dispute resolution. In mediation, a neutral third party facilitates discussions between the copyright holder and the alleged infringer, fostering dialogue and encouraging mutually agreeable solutions. This collaborative process often proves beneficial in reaching settlements that address the concerns of both parties. Arbitration, on the other hand, involves an impartial arbitrator who reviews evidence and arguments from both sides, ultimately rendering a binding decision. This method provides a more structured and formal resolution mechanism akin to a court judgment, but with more flexibility in terms of procedural rules and confidentiality. One of the key advantages of ADR in copyright cases lies in its efficiency, significantly reducing time and cost associated with traditional litigation. Moreover, the private nature of ADR proceedings enable parties to maintain confidentiality, protecting sensitive business information. Despite these advantages, it is essential for all parties involved to voluntarily agree to ADR, emphasizing the consensual nature of these alternative processes. Overall, ADR stands as a viable and effective means for resolving copyright disputes, offering a tailored approach that aligns with the specific needs and complexities of intellectual property conflicts. So, filing a copyright infringement complaint is a regular process that you can take recourse to, but ADR is a lesser opted but a more efficient alternative. Hence, we discussed that in detail. And now we would move on to the actual tips for copyright protection, the remedies that you can have when copyright is infringed, or the tips you can already take before the infringement happens. After it happens, you can resort to complaint filing or ADR, but before it happens, you can follow the tips for copyright protection. The first and foremost practical tip for copyright protection is timely copyright registration. Ensuring prompt registration of the creative works with the Copyright Office in India. This provides a legal record of ownership and strengthens your position in case of infringement. So it has to be registered in case of infringement, in case of filing a complaint when copyright is infringed. And there has to be a meticulous record keeping, maintain detailed records of creation process, including drafts, dates, and any correspondence related to your work. This documentation can serve as crucial evidence in case of disputes that you are the original owner of the creative work. Third is using licensing agreements, clearly defining the terms of use of your work through licensing agreements. This establishes the conditions under which the others can use your creations, reducing the risk of unauthorized usage. Educating stakeholders Educating stakeholders, collaborators, clients, and employees about copyright laws and your rights as a creator promotes awareness to prevent unintentional infringement and fosters a culture of respect for intellectual property. Then we have ADR. Consider alternative dispute resolution methods such as mediation or arbitration to resolve copyright disputes effectively and cost efficiently outside traditional court proceedings. Then you can stay informed. Staying abreast of changes in copyright laws and legal precedents and continuous awareness ensures that your protection strategies align with the evolving legal landscape. And last but one of the most important points is collaborate with legal professionals. Work closely with legal professionals who specialize in intellectual property law in case of infringement. Their expertise can guide you through complex legal nuances and enhance your copyright protection strategies. In summary, we can say that securing against copyright infringement in India necessitates a thorough grasp of the Copyright Act 1957, which is all the provisions in case of infringement and everything, every nitty-gritty related to copyright and its infringement, and staying attuned to legal developments. As we look ahead, emerging trends pose challenges demanding adaptable legal responses, like the change in AI, court systems, everything can affect legal disputes as well. Striking a balance between creators and users' rights becomes paramount in the digital age. Practical protection tips encompass timely copyright registration, meticulous record keeping, and considering ADR methods as we discussed above. A proactive and well-informed strategy is pivotal for ensuring the resilient protection of creative works within the dynamic framework of copyright in India. With this, signing off, Vidisha Banerjee. Thank you.